Hello guys, and welcome back to a brand new video of Just Another Guy on your internet. So in today's video, I will be showing you the first ever look at my new upcoming Mount Massive Asylum Minecraft map. So this is the first time you guys are actually seeing it. I haven't posted anything really related to it yet. I haven't posted any pictures or anything like that. So this is your first ever look at it in this video. So yeah, and I'm very excited to show you guys. So it might not look like much. Currently right here we're standing in front of the female ward. So there's really nothing built up too much. Now the way I'm doing this is I have two worlds that I'm kind of working on. This one right here is the one with the female ward here. This will be the final version. This is what you're going to be getting, basically. When you download the map off of Planet Minecraft, this is what you're going to be getting. The other world that I'm working on is basically just for... It's more for experiments. It's just for testing models, testing materials, see what I like, see what I don't like. So it's basically just there to cycle through different stuff and see what results I like best. So there are a few other models I had built in that world, but I didn't really like them. So this one right here, this is the final version that I just basically just copied over into this world. So that's basically how this is being done. And the reason I'm doing it like that is because once I'm done with this, I can just go to that other world and I can just delete the world. So I don't have to delete any blocks, which of course, it takes time having to build it and then just delete it and build it again. So this is just allows me to, it's just a lot easier, basically. So you guys won't be seeing that other world. It's just a bunch of different wall elements and different just stuff done in different materials. So you have different wall elements, like you have sandstone, which is what I'm going with for the final version, just standard sandstone. But I also went through red sandstone. I went through different other materials. So that's basically how it's being done. So yeah, but anyways, yeah, here's the actual, the final version. Everything here that you see is basically going to be, has like a 99% chance of being the final product that you'll be getting. So there could be a few small things that could change, since, this will take several months to build, I'm guessing, but of course during those several months, things can still change. Things are always constantly changing and evolving with this map, so it's just been a lot of work, but I do hope it pays off in the end. So yeah, there I just took you around a, kind of a look around the entire female ward. So let's actually head inside now. Yeah, and on the inside you can see there's, yeah, not a whole lot going on here. It's just an empty shell, so. But this is going to be built up in the future, so don't you worry about that. This will have a fully explorable interior. You'll be able to explore basically every room, and even the rooms that you can't access in the game. So for those, I just took my best guess at what those areas look like, because there are some areas that you can guess what they are, like some of the dormitories are closed off, but they're dormitories because, well, in the other areas, that area is a dormitory. But there's a few areas where it's very difficult to guess what they properly look like. So I just took my best guess as to what that is, but there's definitely, there's no solid evidence that's what this area looked like. So yeah, right here, this area here is where the one section would be, for the area across from the hospital. So this is where it would be. That's probably the next area I'm going to add. So you have all of those windows there, which I don't know if they really would be there since it butts up against that whole area. So yeah, Mount Massive Asylum is just really weird, guys. It's really weird. There's a lot of weird stuff going on with it that just make no sense. So yeah, here's the other side. Right here, this is where the other section would be, the smaller section that connects to a hallway that leads to the administration block. So yeah, and there's windows there, but they probably won't be there in the final version. Again, I just basically just built up a just a separate model for the female ward, so there probably won't be windows there. But I'm just trying to get this built up as much as possible, basically. So, and of course there would be like little doors there on the side. Yep. So, and then yeah, so right over there is going to be the administration blocks somewhere over there. And so yeah, female ward, and then over there, just straight on would like be the prison block, and all the way on either side would be the male ward, the vocational blocks, drawing ground. So that's basically how this is gonna look. So yeah, I don't think it looks too bad here. It's a pretty decent model. Like I said, it did go through many changes over the course of like, what is it now? Probably like a year. So, but then again, I don't work on this too much. I'm still trying to finish up my AutoCAD map. So, but I'm slowly starting to kind of put more time into this actual project. So I've decided on, kind of a style that I like. This scale also really works well for me. This, as you can see, this scale is a lot bigger than my old map that I showed a while back. I think it was, when was it? I think it was like almost a year ago. So yeah, the scale is a lot bigger now, which is going to allow me to add a lot more detail. So I'm very excited for that. So yeah, here you can see a little bit of white concrete there. So the next thing I'm also going to start working on are the floor levels. And so you can see with the windows, yeah, they also reflect that. You can see that all of the windows are different heights, which is what they actually are. Since the actual floor heights are also a different height as well. So you can see on the first floor, it's a lot higher. It's like 8 blocks. And then on the 6th level, not the 6th level, the 2nd level, it's 6 blocks. And is it 6? It's 5 or 6. And then on the 3rd and 4th level, it's only 4. So, and yeah, so here you can see a staircase. So yeah, these windows are also probably going to change as well, since behind them would be the staircase. And if you look, when you're on the inside of the male or female ward, the windows are like on this split level, and the reason why is because there's actual landings for the staircases there. So if these windows were like this, they would intersect with the landings of the staircases, so that would not look really nice. So I'm trying to get this nice mix of accuracy, but also it has to look nice. So anyways, yeah, the next thing I want to talk about is the roof height. Since we're already looking at the roof, you can see that the roof height is a lot more accurate now. If you see my old map, the roof height wasn't very steep. It was only like 1 block and then another block. But here you can see I have a block and a half. So I'm using a full block and a slab. I'm using deep slate for the roof material, which I also changed on my old map. I was using stone brick. And my old map I was also using sandstone, so that didn't change, but the roof color did change. And the reason it changed is because I think deep slate looks a lot more like roof shingles, and also the color is a bit closer to what it is. So it's like this dark gray, and then while stone brick is just like more of a standard gray. So I think it looks a lot nicer. Deep slate is definitely one of my favorite materials. It came out in a recent Minecraft update, and I really am a big fan of it. So I wouldn't be surprised if I use it on some of my other Minecraft projects. Whoops. Okay. So yeah. So yeah, like I said, I'm using sandstone, and so yeah, I did get a couple of questions as to why I'm using sandstone, and I think I've mentioned it in a previous video, but I really didn't go too much into detail, I don't think, so I'm just going to say it right now. The reason I use sandstone is for a couple of reasons, a few reasons. The first one is that it looks nice, so I do think it does definitely look very pleasant to look at. The second reason why is if you look on the real life aside, oh, there I did it again. if you look on the real life building, which is the Buffalo State Hospital, some parts of Mount Massive Asylum are based off of it. If you look at the actual material that they use, it's a mineral called Medina sandstone. It's a type of stone that's commonly found in the region, and a lot of buildings from around the time Buffalo State Hospital was built with actually use that material. And if you look on Mount Massive Asylum, it uses the same exact material. So it's this kind of, sandstone, and I was like, hey, it's sandstone, so let me just use sandstone in the real, for my map, since the texture is also very close to the actual stone. So, and the third reason is because of the color. The color is, of course, kind of this sand-colored colors. So that's basically my three reasons as to why I use sandstone. I know a lot of people use stone brick, but stone brick doesn't really work for me because the texture looks more like brick when it's supposed to be a stone, and also the color isn't very close to the actual building. It's gray when it's supposed to be, like this sand-colored, color, kind of this buff color, so it's not gray at all. I probably wouldn't even use stone brick if it was even like this sand color. Even if there were more options, I would still go with sandstones. So yeah. But anyways, yeah. So that's gonna be pretty much it for the video. Then I guess there's really not a whole lot I really want to bring up. So yeah, just a quick little tour. Again, since there's not really a whole lot to look at the moment. But let me know if you guys would like to see updates. I definitely would not mind doing updates for this. I think it would be very interesting because, like I said, this project is going to take some time to do. So, yeah, it's definitely... It's not as easy as it looks. It does take time. So, but I definitely would not mind doing updates. So, if I decide to continue doing updates, in the meantime, this is going to be update 1. So, it gives you a very good idea of what this will look like. So yeah, guys, that's going to be it for the video, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.